Tag the game.
What?
NTHS4. Got the no Tidehunter S4 name. That's
Dang.
Jimmy.
It was time to prepare.
What a troll.
So we see
Oh,
the
there
talent.
it is.
It's 10 stats or the minus 10 seconds.
Plus
But
10
look at what
stats.
reflection gets put down to. That's 6 seconds and it has 5.5 duration. It's actually never off.
Yeah. I hope we see it. I really hope we see that this game.
Leo
We'll see
Style
if it gets that late.
Good luck.
You just
and-
lag your opponents out of the game. That's the worst part of that spell. When there's like illusions, like a PL and your reflection.
Look at that. Jerax just puts down one of his stones.
Have you ever seen
Intimidation.
Gods? Have you ever seen Monkey King plus reflection in a team fight? It actually
Oh,
crashed my
God.
PC the other
Hey.
day,
Yeah,
and I have a great PC. Like that thing just broke
Yeah.
it. I was like, well, I guess I lost this one.
I like watching S4 with the offlane puck. He goes look at that item build.
He goes
It reminds me of the old school.
The Dota 1 middle puck that you did. Yeah.
He's missing a
Double
branch.
mantle.
He's
He
missing
is.
one branch, but you can't afford it anymore.
The new tank goes. What are you gonna do?
Too expensive.
Oh, this should be. You guys like the draft of Sacred? We'll see if once again. I mean, they dominated. I would say they dominated the laning phase last game.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, I mean, Medusa's pretty weak in the early game. Obviously, once you get level 4 Mystic Snake, you feel good. But we'll see if Sacred can do the same thing, and this time maybe roll on forward some more.
You can't sell that first TP, right?
No,
What was that? You can't sell it.
But if you buy a second one, does it stack on top of the first one?
and you sell it then.
And then can you sell it?
I don't think you can sell it if you stack. Actually, I've never tried, to be honest. I know they stack, but
Alright, BSJ's on.
I'm not sure
Let's
that
get
would
it.
ever be
Well, you
useful.
don't make money.
Where's Bulba?
You break
Bulba might
even.
Yeah, that's the point, though.
You'd rather have a free TP than
it
You
would make sense.
don't know that, Gods.
have a free TP or.
I think you won.
Oh yeah, God, you're right. Yeah, I'm doing the math in my head. Yeah, I guess.
It took me a
Well,
moment.
you're
You look
losing
so
it.
confused right now.
It's
Gods.
early. It's early, guys.
Gods looks like I just said the stupidest thing he's ever heard in his life.
I mean, it's now that I think about it, it's up there, Blitz.
You're a smart guy, Will. You don't say many stupid
I
things.
just want to know like the dumbass interactions like that in
That's
Dota.
so much damage.
I would expect something like that from like, I don't know, Bulba or something.
Yeah, but you want to know about these things.
But you used to be able to do,
They
well,
matter.
not in official ones, but with the mango, right? That you get
Yeah.
given, you
Yeah.
can turn into one and sell it before the game starts.
It was
Did they-
abused in
did they fix
overthrow.
that?
They fixed that apparently.
Oh,
yeah.
dang.
Oh, that was abused in overthrow more
Wait,
than anything.
what else was it? Remember when you could buy people wards, and then if you stacked them and gave it to your teammate, he could sell it?
for
Yeah,
half or whatever, but
Sentry.
he could,
Yeah.
Yeah,
do
and then
sentries.
you could actually have a level 1 Midas.
See, Gods, that's the kind
I
of
used to do
stuff
that
was-
for tangos as well back in the day, but
Gods is
Yo.
just trying to throw me under the bus.
they're really just going for the kill here, huh?
They get it. He's dead. Leo Style will begin first blood. He's
No
trying to
Tokyo
juke.
Drift.
No Tail sacked 5 or 6 last hits for that kill. They absolutely needed to get it.
Can get the lane in his favor. S4 getting bullied a little bit. We did see he went level 1 in the reflection.
You guys like the Jug Mid instead of Medusa?
Versus
It's
Tide,
more kill
yeah.
potential.
We saw that come out from, was it Cole? Someone did Jug versus, I think, Shadow Fiend mid, when they had the Earth Spirit
EG,
roaming.
right?
EG? Yeah, it was EG, you're right. So they were just going for those kills over and over again
Oh.
in laning phase.
Ace Drune up here on Jerax. That just means at least he gets the bounty. Could go for a ton of harass. He will. Matthew could be in a little bit of trouble. Gonna watch him get dunked on.
That's a lot of hits.
He ain't fighting back. Now he does.
He could have maybe.
Oh, I think
He
he might
can't
just
TP. He
die.
can't do anything. He's just dead. Oh,
Oh.
the classic.
Dude, he just hit 2.
Did he get that from the pole?
I think so.
No,
Do you not have two
I think
already?
he
Did he
has
have
I think it was
two?
two already from the
Oh,
start.
Oh,
Yeah.
but he gets the double stun. Now the creeps are actually handling S4.
Stops the jaunt.
Wait,
yeah.
they actually.
Oh, and it pulls it into, is we're gonna keep the aggro though?
The range creep. That's the important
What?
one.
Why isn't the don't creeps only change aggro there?
See, he might be right-clicking a hero, right? Maybe?
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, he was running away. I feel like
Yeah, I don't know,
the creeps
that
were
was-
hitting, the newts were hitting the creeps, and S4 was just running. I feel like it normally change
That
aggro.
mechanic looked bizarre. Yeah.
Yeah, nice last hitting here. Still 8-3 versus 13. I mean, you throw up a laser and this feels bad as any hero.
Tinker wins most matchups.
Yeah. And that's why, we saw him get first blooded. Jerax helping him out, but first metamorphosis looks like. Is this first? No, he used it at level. He got reflection at level 1. This might be the first one.
Yeah, this.
He's doing great in lane. Don't need to just commit it at level 1 to do that.
Oh, I found a situation, David. What if the supports?
He's been thinking
They
of it.
need,
Let's hear it.
You all
need
stack
some-
Enlighten.
TPs.
they need some more gold rewards or like a smoke.
Yeah, but where are they getting the gold from? Explain where the gold comes from.
No, because yeah,
You
it-
invest
it-
you
do not
invest
do it God's
50
saying.
gold,
No, 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 but
and
I
you
know,
get
but
back
It's like
50
they
gold.
accidentally bought a TP earlier, and then they're just like, man, I'm like 3 gold away, and I need.
There's
to
no
play
way you can.
fast."
I don't think you can sell it if you stack it. I'm pretty sure because otherwise you could see 5 people give one person their TP and buy one and then sell.
No, you can't stack though.
Leo
Once
spell
somebody
goes down.
Oh,
gives
you
a
can't
TP.
stack the initial. That's right.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
I think my situation.
You have to
plays-
spend 50 gold to get 50
Yeah,
gold
yeah,
back.
but what if you thought you misspent it? You're like, ah, damn, I don't actually need these TPs. What I really need is the smoke.
So you're saying
or
they
this
have to-
ward.
So
a
the
big
only
mistake.
the scenario you're talking about is where they bought a second TP as a support.
Yeah.
So
Smokes are 80 gold.
Yeah, but they're like 30 gold in, and they're like, guys, we need a smoke
okay,
right now.
So it only works if they made the mistake and
Yes.
bought 2 TPs to
Exactly.
begin with. Okay, all right. I don't know. No, I think that's. I was gonna give it to you.
What,
but
you think
no.
Rezo's gonna buy a smoke?
Yeah,
Get out of here, dude.
I think Fly's is not gonna buy 2 TPs.
That sounds about right. Middle lane going pretty nicely for No Tail. It is 26-8 versus 17-3, but 2 kills in the middle lane.
Yeah.
And No Tail, I mean, I'll just go to the jungle. That's the
Dude, they're gonna kill him
classic.
again.
Going for it. Shadow poisoned well.
Once
Is Jug
Jug
5?
One shot takes 6 as well. This lane becomes almost impossible for Tink to stay.
And once he gets 5, he's gonna just get level 3 spin and kill him anyway.
He's actually going. I thought he would just rush phase boots rather than get the Aquila in between. I think I like rushing phase boots if you have this type of lane and everyone you're prioritizing killing the Tinker.
You're fast hero anyways.
I guess.
Brass
The
coming
Tinker's
in.
not that slow either.
Oh, he actually went.
Why is that? Why are you surprised by that? You thought he just wanted a solo kill like this if you have an extra point in it?
Yeah.
Well, he's gonna spin, but there's TPs coming in, and like you said, not quite enough damage. And now he dove under tower, he's taking a lot of damage, but guess what? That healing ward's still alive. He finally does end up killing it, but he might have dove a little too far, and Leo style even gets the kill. I mean, that was actually a situation you just talked about. Do you think with level 3 spin he would have got that kill? Or was it just too deep of a dive?
I think he could have committed either way.
He would have
would've gotten
died.
the
He would
kill.
have died for it maybe, but he would have definitely gotten it.
With level 3 spin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With level 2, I think he could have died for
I
it.
think he
and
could have
maybe
dove
got
as
the kill,
well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he just was trying to survive, but
Yeah.
ended up dying as well.
Look at
That
this.
was nice. Well played, Secret.
Yeah, well, good TPs by both supports. Or by the sinking.
Dire's top
See?
tower is under
The value shrine while he's doing stacks with the
structures.
second metamorphosis from Terrorblade.
S4 is
S4.
having a great game
He's
though.
all 6.5. He's about to be 7 after this.
Pretty farming in that top.
Demon at least finally getting some levels, but he could get solo killed here. Well, he doesn't need to. Jerix is here as well. Kicks him out of the coil, do some more damage. But Demon just puts himself under, and he seems to be okay. Look who's here. King Taka. We haven't seen much of him, and
Oh, 10
looks like-
minutes.
yeah, looks like our guess might be wrong, because I feel S4 is getting quite a
3
bit.
more minutes, boys.
Let's see.
Did you guys all go King Tech?
Is it CS or
Will
net
I
worth?
didn't
say
I don't
anything.
think.
You didn't say anything? Okay.
Wait, what?
Are we looking at CS or net worth?
I think net worth.
That
It
was
was
net
net
worth.
worth,
Definitely
yeah.
net worth.
Well-
Don't try to get out
No,
of it.
wait up. It's only 300 behind.
Yeah, it's doable.
No, S4, come on. My boy.
Sacred
boy
can get a
Gustav.
tower.
Yeah. And, I mean, they'll have Metamorphosis up at about 8:30.
Yes,
That might be
S4.
their chance.
Gustav, collect those bounty runes.
Middle lane, it looks like there's quite a few heroes just bunching up here from both teams. Looks like a 3-on-3 situation. Fly. Hello. Jerik's right next to him. Leostal is here, gonna shoot out some rockets. Nice stun guaranteed on Demon, but guess what? He's just gonna sit under there. But now Matthew's here. He wants to maybe save that stun. Nope, used it up on to Fly in the bag. Is this gonna be a 1-for-1? Looks like it might, but
It's
no
good on the
tail.
slash.
Yeah, has a little 6. He stays by the creeps. It is 1-for-1 behind the tier 1.
Medusa's 1k ahead. The Terrorblade. Ready.
I feel like, I mean, Medusa versus Tidehunter, right? He can never anchor smash you.
Yeah.
You know, uncontested lane. And there's ancient stacks for Reza to fall back onto.
Wow, he's level
That-
9 already.
That's actually he's been solo actually. Yeah, Shadow Demon's been camping mid.
Yeah.
Earth Spirit's been top, so it's basically been a solo lane, which is
Oh, he's
really
got
good
max
for
split.
Dusa.
Yeah, he's got max split already. That's like really significant. He's gonna be able to farm those ancient stacks very early on.
Yeah.
He's gonna be level 10, Mask of Madness.
All right, I gotta ask then. We do all hate Medusa, but do you guys like? I want to. I mean, I'm not calling him out, but CCNC doesn't go Mask of Madness. He goes Sanjin Yasha. Do you like that over Mask of Madness?
I prefer the mask because of the way the damage interaction works with Mana Shield. You don't actually take as much because of the minus armor.
Also, just the usage
Farm
during
slot.
Stone Gaze, like
Yeah.
you don't get the drawbacks of the item. The whole point is like this item which is quote unquote like too strong, but there's a drawback to it that you have this minus armor, but you pop Stone Gaze, no one's going to hit you. So it's one of the few heroes that gets to use the item with no punish.
Start Ancients. He's level 10. He's got the damage talent, so it's gonna be faster.
He did. Oh, he got the stack into his dragons. He's happy. She's off this double stack here as well. This Medusa, so
Can they
scary.
contest?
This is
They're gonna
it.
try.
This is gonna be the big fight.
I don't know if they
Already.
know about the ancient vision there.
It's gonna be a tough no-tail kill. Matthew has to get the stun before they can ravage. See if they go all the way around or if they go top. Top lane it is. Lagging behind.
It's gonna get so much.
It's not farming the ancients. I think expecting some kind of look. Jerix is actually standing by the ancients, expecting like a smoke play there.
I think he wants the mom first, too, right? Just to make it go faster.
Sure. Yeah,
Fly.
absolutely.
This is about as much space make as you can have.
The gank.
They get skill. Rezo. Feel pressured to even tank those ancients. Go back to farm bottom. Has the full Mask of Madness when Courier gets.
Guys, look at
10
the clock.
minutes.
10 minutes.
Wait, GG. He did get a deny though.
S4. He did get a
He
He
denied
did
gold.
get the deny.
He denied some gold.
Good.
No, but
He gave S4 more gold by denying the tower though.
oh, and ulti's gonna come out of Matthew, but doesn't do too much. But a nice stun from Jerex, and No-Tail will be able to finish him off. Level 3 spin. He gets another level in ward.
Ah, the sampler build. 3-2-2 build.
Did everything.
It is funny, right? From this game to last game. I mean, last game, first 15 minutes, S4 and King Tiger are so far ahead of everyone else. This game, Medusa story.
Yeah. I mean, they've got top 3 cores while having a Medusa on their team.
Them Terrorblade not pushing towers. That tier 1, right?
Yeah.
Don't you want to get that tier 1 by 8 to 9 minutes?
He
usually?
lost his own tower before he actually was able to push
Yeah.
the enemy safe lane tower. So
You want
that's
to take it before or with the counter.
Yeah.
He actually. Oh, you're right. He did lose his tower.
he lost his tower before he
took
took
puck.
one. Tops the Wyvern's done going down. It looks like they're making a setup play.
4 solo kill. Heals himself. No
Jimmy.
Waning Rift. He has orb up in 2 seconds though.
Goodbye, Jimmy.
Doesn't even need
I like how he jukes till the very end.
it.
Like there's like no
And
space to play with. But Jimmy's still gonna try.
now this game looking a little bit rough for Jerex. Is here. He gets lasered, but rolls to the up. Out. Get your hand away from me, you freaking plague spreader. Just kidding. Give me.
Dude, that would suck for you to get.
I won't.
Phase
Don't
drum.
freaking try to kiss me.
Phase drum on the hotel.
S4. He went with the standard, the treads blink. We've been seeing a lot of phase drum, even like Zai goes it. A lot of offlaners have been
So
going it.
maybe go a blinkless puck with drums, Veil, Shivers Guard.
He straight up
Dagon.
didn't build.
He didn't go blink
I'm not
the
a
whole
fan
game.
ever. That well, they're going on the backside. No tails here, and oh my goodness,
Whoa.
Leo style gets manhandled.
Chinese player.
It was very strange to say. It was like he bought a Dagon in between, and then he buys
Yeah.
bots. Like he was
But
literally
what game
buying
was that?
everything.
Did they win though?
No, they lost.
They got 3-0 that
Oh.
series.
I remember.
Oh, that yeah.
Remember when eHome had just won like a tournament? What was it Vanilla?
Yeah, they won DL, I think.
Yeah,
it
they
was.
won MDL. So when that was the event that I didn't cast, and we're just like looking at eHome, centered on eHome.
Oh, you mean before Shanghai made?
Yeah, yeah. And then we played against CTY, and this fool didn't get his ulti on AM till like level 19, and this was before like the talent tree and everything. And we couldn't figure out if he was like a genius or just like the craziest person we'd ever seen play. It was level like 19, and he
He's the
still
one who
didn't have
rushed
his
like
ult.
Moonshard
Yeah.
or Hyperstone or something on anti-main.
Hyperstone over Vlad's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He went Battle Fury Hyperstone or something crazy.
CTY, like if it's the, it's real
He
confusing.
did that recently too, right? He was playing Dusa and he didn't get Stone Gaze
Till
till like
level
level
14.
14. Yeah.
It's wild. He's Chinese, dude.
Okay, coming up here.
Damn, Matthew is so poor on the Sank.
Level
Oh,
7.
man.
Tranquil. Not even a wand. Heck. They want to get Jerix. This isn't the best kill you can find, but they... Well, they're going to take it.
Wow, that's an expensive kill, and I think they've only killed support heroes. They killed the Jug
no
once?
tail died once, yeah.
Okay, they've mostly killed the support heroes. Good job, supports. That's your job in these games.
Have to ravage
the
for it
ganks.
is tough though.
And now look at the
Big
counter
wraparound.
smoking Benjaz. Uh-oh.
The
They're
drum.
going in. Can they find him? He has an illusion he can pop, but there's a creep wave. He's going to have to stand and fight with it. And that's one way. S4?
There's
Oh, last
patience.
second. Taunted him a little bit.
You guys think that S4 is ever gonna foil?
That was just straight patience.
Like ever?
That's
Has
what
he never
meant
missed
for
one in
the
his
would you
career?
shave your head if you missed a call?
Oh, one.
Kick comes out. Actually, it's a Tinker on the backside too. They want to get Jerix again, but ulti from Demon will hold the Juggernaut in place. A lot of... like the Dyer's going over to the Radiant side to hide. Matthew, he's going in the river as well. Can he run away? S4's here. No coil yet. Misses the orb. It's the side. Here
The
comes...
snake.
Oh my good. And there's the mana.
Will you not rise?
It's a little more of what I think people expected OG. You know, dominate the laning phase, just dominate the game in general.
Yeah.
Seems to be doing it.
They're the better lane stage this time. Good moves from both Earth Spirit securing top, Shadow Demon securing mid, and then Rezo just free farms bottom because he's got a favorable matchup.
I like the way they set up the lanes. That's the thing. Like the Jug mid, they can actually threaten kills. Deuce mid, you can't threaten kills. Dude doesn't care about Tidehunter either. So lane setups and yeah, the movements from the supports were ideal.
Kai on the puck.
Blink Jug against the Tinker. I like.
Yeah. I think mid one did this build. He was playing with when he had to be like the space creating Juggernaut. He just goes for all these like small items and tries to fight.
Rezo got the full 4-staff as well in the chicken. Hurricane Pike at 4:16 minutes with the Mask of Madness wand, and now top lane Leo style. Solo kill from Jerix. Will it happen? I believe it's happening. Oh come on! All right, that was a full solo kill.
Wow. That's...
That can't be good.
Oh, definitely not.
So what do you do? What do you have to do as Sacred? Like, it feels like you can't even group up as 5 because you have a Tinker.
I feel like they missed out a lot on their windows in this game already. Like, they don't have any towers taken when they have this Tower Blade early. No-Tail's just taunting him at the tower. Jimmy saw it. Jimmy saw it.
Paying his respect.
I mean,
Give me respects that.
especially against an SA team, I'm sure they would be doing the same thing. I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
They would absolutely do.
But yeah, I think that with Tower Blade and stuff like that, like, I actually think they just missed a big portion of their entire timing window for their lineup. Because you want to have some map control so that your Tinker can play more aggressively and farm in the enemy jungle. But right now, he's restricted to such a small window of farm. And I think that's why you pick the Tower Blade, is to pick those towers and then have a better lead into the mid game for you.
So what if you have to do something as Sacred? You go for a pickup, Metamorphosis, take 1 tower? Is that the play, or what? Doesn't it play?
I guess your Sand King's not going to get Blink fast enough. It feels like... Well, I mean, he's going to get Blink soon, but it feels like waiting for that is going to take too long. So you just smoke up with Ravage. You've got Blink Ravage. Try and find the Jug or the Puck. Hope that you get the Blink Ravage on them before they phase shift Blade Fury and burst them down.
Yeah, find a core, I think,
Yeah.
yeah.
Alright, and look, that is exactly what they're going to do.
Yep.
But that's Shadow Demon middle.
Yeah, it's nice to find the kill by the tower because then you can turn it into an objective, which is what they want to do.
Oh my.
Okay.
They have a ward behind the tower. Did they see that?
And he gets the Ravage up, but Spin already in the back lines. They should be able to bring down Jerix. They do. Sand King a lot of trouble. Looks like
That
Spin
coil.
for 1, and he doesn't miss coils.
4-man coil. Will New his S4 Puck.
I'll take that bet.
Yeah.
All right, we're holding you to it then. No. After calling them on going back, but that looks like it's gonna. I mean, Sacred went for something. But
Level 18 at 18 minutes, keeping up with the clock. 220 last hits.
But Rezo, I think he's...
Middle tower.
I mean, I think he's good.
He's pretty good.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Blitz, who do you think's the best player in the world right now?
In the world right
Yeah.
now?
Just one player. Like, if you had to, not even best player, okay, who would you build the team around if you only...
Dire's top
Can I steal?
tower
Yes.
is under attack.
But I will come back to you.
I think captain is the most important role in Dota. Like, doesn't matter how good you are individually.
Dire's
If you don't have a good captain, it doesn't really matter. I think we've seen that like time and time again. For example, like look at Ace on Secret versus all his time on Danish Bears. It wasn't like Ace was a bad player. All in competitive Dota, you knew he was a standout on Danish Bears, but he didn't have a good captain. But I think he was actually the captain.
So would you?
He
You would,
was,
you would
yeah.
just take a captain?
I would just take a captain.
Okay, because I was. You said Ace. I actually would have chosen Ace.
I
as
would
my player.
I
right
would just
now.
take Kuro, like straight up.
Okay.
I thought you were gonna take Kuro.
I would take Kuro.
You're biased.
Of course I am, but at the same time, like, come on, you're gonna take a captain.
And you've been around that team.
That's
You
fair.
recognize like how important he is to their success. Like when they picked up like Matu and Mind Control, people were like, these guys are good players, but they're not like considered the tier 1 players.
Oh, but you know, on the funny thing is, on that team, like, who they actually think is the best player, they think MP.
bottom tower.
They don't say Miracle, they don't say GH, they think MC's the best.
And I remember when the first iteration of FPL came out, and I was like, who is the guy at the top of EU the entire time?
For every season.
Dude, every season, mind control. That was nuts.
Uh-oh.
That's how I learned about
Ninjas.
him. A little bit of trouble.
Nice Hurricane Pike, but
He doesn't have his
inevitably-
ulti.
Oh, he hit the coil, thank you.
Yeah.
It's making my heart skip every time.
I feel Will, have you ever gone back on a promise? I don't want to say you're the guy who would, but I'm getting that vibe.
I once... I think,
It's going into a story. Would you do it or not?
would I actually shave my head?
Yeah, if you made the bet, which you did.
I guess I would have to. My hair grows back pretty fast.
That was fine.
I can't picture Grant Bald, I'll be honest.
I did it for,
I've seen it. Yeah.
I just realized how bad that actually was. It was 8th grade, and for extra credit, you were supposed to, like, you know, dress up as an Indian, and the teacher said I could just shave my head bald. Got 10 extra credit points.
I think Grace would let me shave my
Grace has control over it?
kind of.
Like, do you think, would your mom be mad if you just came home bald one day?
My mom would be pretty pissed. I was thinking about getting a tattoo, and I realized, like, my poor mother. I can't do that to her.
How old are you?
27.
Why?
Jesus.
But Gods has met my mom. She's a sweetheart. You can't
She
break her
is.
heart.
She is.
Good. Doing stuff like that just to, not getting tattooed just to keep them out. I
You think-
respect that.
You think they'll break her heart?
Dude, I didn't drink alcohol until I was 21 because I made a promise to my mom.
I mean,
You know how
I mean,
boring
that's
the
just-
well, that's
Midwest
being
is
legal.
without alcohol?
That's following the laws.
That's
That's true.
That's following the laws. What do you mean? Good. Now, Roshan may respond 7 minutes. Bit away. They have the Aegis right now. He has a Lincoln's. This guy seems pretty unkillable with 800 mana. I mean, how are you getting... I mean, the hero's getting changed. Is it going to be that talent? What else is it going to be, do
Do you think this year's getting changed?
Absolutely.
I think that Deuce is...
I'm not sure if you're joking.
No,
with
he's
that.
Joe. He's absolutely joking.
Okay,
I
what
think you
they...
could change
I
Mask
think
of
that
What they
Madness
need to
too.
change is the mana, the Mystic Snake on Ancients. If they
Mystic
change
Snake on
that,
Ancients,
I
I-
think it would be...
I think that level 20
And like the
talent.
2,000 effective HP that you get from the mana.
Yeah.
I think rework mana shield. Like it's too efficient now. 2.2 per mana is just too good.
Make
Or, sorry,
silence.
2.5. Okay, I actually thought it was 2.2. All right, 2.5 damage per mana is too good. and
Make the silence disable split shot. So you mask him. You can't mask a Manus farm.
that ruins the hero. That, I
Oh, you-
suggested
well,
that
Quinn-
yesterday.
Quinn goes Yasha. You can still play the hero without Mask of Madness.
That's true.
I
just have to
suggested
go
that
non-Master
yesterday.
Madness,
and
yeah.
people yelled at me.
I think that's.
As uninvited
I don't know.
guests.
Quinn's
Wouldn't affect
innovative.
Quinn.
Yeah, he's preparing for...
The inevitable. Yeah.
Wasn't that one of the
silence
few
there.
Medusa games they lost, though?
Because like the only...
It's the only Medusa lost.
No, I think there was
It's
another
lost twice.
Oh, it's lost twice.
Yeah,
Lost
it lost
twice.
twice.
What do I know?
EG lost with it against
Yeah.
Call.
Right.
Look at the epicenter in the back. Uh-oh.
I'm looking.
Uh-oh.
We're looking. We're looking, Bog.
Should not.
I mean, I was just telling you.
Yeah.
Matthew spamming well played.
Poor man. It is
I
looking
mean,
rough.
this game was over.
Hard to go uphill.
It's very impossible.
And now Rezo just sieging. Hits the tower, kills the creeps.
Like,
I
look
think
how
the
little
team ran out of
damage.
mana.
No.
See how little damage the March actually does to him? He just tanks right through it.
It's not fair. It's not fair, Bog. It's not.
Just watch.
I'm watching.
Look, he's not even getting hit by it.
He's good. This guy dodged it. Well, there's laser. That's one way to push down. Do it again. Uh-oh, Quill comes in, he hits one.
You
Demon
safe,
goes
Will.
down instantly.
Another 60 seconds, Will save.
Have we haven't really seen a big winner Wyvern ulti, hasn't been much chance. Look at how spread out there, but look at Jerax actually finds King Tech on the side. They lose vision of him. And now Rezo finishes the range barracks, looking for the melee. Middle lane already pushed in with the creeps. OG just plays the map perfectly, and there's the Ravage, comes in middle.
They get
S4. See you later.
Okay.
He
Get a
wants,
core?
he wants this melee. Still has the Aegis. That comes out. Can they kill it? No, that's melee. That can heal up if they don't pressure it.
Wait, that meta maybe.
Yep. They've got healing ward. They've got.
Has a
I mean,
nasty situation.
Got healing ward, Mystic Snake. They're full mana, full HP. Leo's still trying to push out another lane wall. He defends his base, has to, but there goes the melee racks.
I'm so glad Will said the one that I liked. The being able to just full sustain off Ancients with Mystic Snake, in my opinion, is so crazy.
Middle lane, they're going in. They find Demon. That will be a
Nice.
dieback if he dies, and No Tail just ulting into the base, slaughtering him. Now Benjaz. Wanda getting an ulti off, but that Lincoln's is up. Lincoln's pop now. He pops his ulti. Rezo still has an Aegis. Gun comes forward. They might be able to burst onto Medusa once. And they
One
will.
kill.
They have Gush up. They have stuff. Actually used it here. Now No Tail's going to block out King Tekken. He gets Demonic Purge. Dead. Monster kill for No Tail. But look at this. Fly does go down to Leo style, but Leo style goes down to the rest of the team. Matthew, good around. And they're just going to take the racks. Wait.
Dire's middle barracks are not doing so well.
What? What's your question?
Tinker just took his talent. I didn't know what level he was. He took it at 15.
He leveled up from the
Yeah.
kill. Oh, he just took his level 10 talent.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fly to Dire's middle
Rex cleaned up. This is a hard one for Sacred.
They can't get Megas though.
barracks for Dire.
The one benefit.
Old tier 2. And this 1v1, I think we've seen it a lot this game. A little bit harder now at the later levels to get a solo kill. Feels is ruining.
A prize.
And it puts down a. Rez was just hitting tier 4s.
That's one way to go around the tier 2 being out.
Perfectly outranging it.
And there goes one of them.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Gush does come forward. Blowing him down. Demon, though, runs out of Arctic Burn.
Goes down gaze again.
Oh my, Demon. Solar Crest is on him, but he's doing it from the... He doesn't care.
Run,
A
Jimmy.
lot of uphill misses. Is there enough? Sure isn't. That is a dieback. But
Leo
they
style. Oh,
share it.
commits again.
Skilled supports. But unfortunately dying for it.
Every coil on the mark. Will is saving.
My boy S4.
Dieback. Gods, you didn't say who you'd pick for your best player to build a team around.
I don't know. I think I'd have a similar thing as well. Pick a captain. I think that's kind of the most important.
Big Ravage. Unfortunately, no one else is really here. Now Resolution doesn't care. Goes down. Pull Mjolnir up on the Juggernaut. Gonna take this tier 2, make the game a little bit easier. They're gonna find him, and that is a dieback from Leo
GG
Style.
call.
Good games called. He disconnects immediately. And a rough game. You guys said you'd like their drafts again, but it feels like OG, you know, got a little bit warmed up in the first game, and now they're looking to roll in game 2 and 3. They want to play that actual, like, you know, it really is gonna feel like a best of 3, right? If they 3-0, it's gonna be takes 2 games.
Yeah, I think like we said though, I think the laning phase from OG was really strong this game, setup and the movements from the supports. Like all 3 lanes, great farmed. Even S4 was top of the net worth. 3 fully farming cores, all 3 lanes won.
Yeah. I believe now Sacred's just playing for pride, right?
Yeah. Game 3, they are guaranteed eliminated. They can't catch
at
up
all.
to Call, who are 3rd in their group.
All right, so Sacred, we'll see. Maybe they'll do something wonky. Boy, Willy Wonka.
No,
I
they
actually
won't.